Just before the world closed down with COVID-19, 40 leaders gathered together to explore the challenges with implementing the 4-day workweek.
One of those concepts has been gathering a lot of momentum around the globe is the 4-day week. And I think everybody here today is looking to understand what does that mean, how might it work, what are the challenges, what are the real benefits, and how do you measure all of that. So I think there's a great discussion taking place, and I hope some interesting outputs from all of that.
8 members of our team were on maternity leave at the same time. We were losing all of the talent. And this, for me, is real. I need this flexibility in my life and in the people who work with me. And that's why I'm here today.
It's the train coming down the track. Whether we like it or not, that we have to get a rebalancing of the way we work. The challenge is the only people who can deliver this is you and your teams. If you address it and ask the question, you will find a solution. On average, companies that do this see their productivity improve by 30 to 40%. So what's the worst that can happen?
So the big thing for us was the risk of more stress. So we might have all bought into it in this room, but if you go back to your organisation and you say we're going to do a 4-day working week and we implement the 100-80-100, then are they going to turn around and say, how am I going to squeeze everything into the 4 days? I'm going to be even more stressed.
The first one we came up with was the idea that, I don't know how your organisations work, but we think we're a special organisation. So our company is different from everybody else. So this might work for Microsoft, or it might work for Dell, or it might work for Unilever, but it couldn't work for like the city council or our company of 200 people. So like there's this kind of psychological thing that we're all a bit too special to do this.
Lack of senior management support and sponsorship to them believing that they don't believe in the idea due to a lack of understanding.
The top 5 critical issues the leaders identified for the 4-day workweek included: how do we know it works? How do we measure productivity? International perception of clients, lack of leaders' buy-in, and trust.
So measure and pay by quality output. So the idea is that we currently measure by hourly output, and that's no longer working in a world where things are being automated. So actually, if you measure by the actual task and the output that and you can ask the employee this, but not getting rid of hourly tracking completely, because you still need to know that people aren't killing themselves working 80 hours a week. But you want to look more at the quality of their output.
So experiment and pilot then to learn what needs measuring. So to try it on a small scale. So small, safe to fail experiments rather than some big, as we know, 75% of change initiatives fail. So by going small scale, hopefully we have the butterfly effect.
popular is getting people on board. So trying to find a sponsor at leadership level for this. It goes back to kind of what we do, and every kind of idea we have, a project we want to do, is who is that influential sponsor that will come on board and help to drive the message.
The overall top 5 solutions for a 4-day work week to be implemented included: conduct a pilot, change the language to increase productivity, ask the team to create solutions, develop management training, and finally, identify and mitigate fears and risks. Do share this video with your teams and keep up to date on other campaigns by visiting www.thedialoguecode.com. We believe together we can bring change.